Welcome home, darling. How are you? Did you have a good time today? Don't worry about it. The neighbours can't see me floating from this angle, even if the door's wide open. And you can't expect me to keep the illusion hiding my true appearance up all the time, especially in our own home. Besides, I know you like my horns and my tail and my cute little wings and my bright red eyes. See, so there's no problem. I spent the last weeks carefully surveying this new house and I have figured out where I can relax and reveal myself. Also, where we can have the most risky adult fun times, if you catch my drift. But back to my original question, how are you? Well, if you say so, my love. Dinner's almost ready, so would you like to relax for a few minutes or would you like to take a shower first? You do that, and I'll return to the kitchen for a bit. Here, let me take your bag and coat. No, really, it's no bother at all. I'll just quickly put them away. But thank you for always worrying about me, even if you don't have to. Us demons are a lot stranger than we look. See, I'm only using one finger to hold it. Dinner should be ready in 10 minutes, so please be done by then. Oh, that was great. I feel like I'm really getting the hang of this cooking thing, aren't I? At first I didn't understand what you humans enjoyed about your food, but now I kind of look forward to it each day. Oh, that's so sweet of you, my love. But I know how bad I was at the beginning. I just aimlessly threw tasty or healthy ingredients into a pot and called it food. It was really nice for you to pretend to like it back then, but you can be honest now. I know, you're way too polite to admit it, and that just makes me love you even more. But it is also important to be honest with your feelings. Otherwise they'll just become heavier and heavier until they crush you under their weight. Of course, I was not talking about anything in particular. Or did you feel that that was relatable or something? I'll get you to admit it eventually. Oh, I didn't say anything. I was just humming a melody I heard today. You know how sticky these songs work. More importantly, do you want some dessert? I even made your favourite. That's what I thought. Besides, we both know you're going to need the energy later. Here you go. Yes, I absolutely need to look at you while you eat. Missing even a second of your innocent, happy face would be such a shame. You are just too cute for your own good. So, how did it taste? I tried my best to make it just like the restaurant we went to last week. I'm glad you liked it. So, should we move into the bedroom? Human foods taste great and all, but I do need some real succubus food from you. Honestly, it already took restraint to not assault you the moment you stepped through the door. I guess it's just because both of us were too tired yesterday to do anything. So I had to fast for more or less than 2 days. Before I met you, I was able to go weeks without feeding on a human, but I guess you spoiled me so much that I became accustomed to a certain living standard. Oh, and how do you intend to take responsibility for that? Please explain in every little detail. Oh my, does that sound amazing? It seems I'm in for a treat. Please lead the way while I float after you. Yes, I just tackled you onto the bed. You can't expect me to behave reasonably when I was being deprived of feeding for 2 days. It's your fault, really, for entering a bedroom alone with a succubus. I'm glad you agree. So just be good, let me pin you down and look into my eyes so I can charm you. Is it working yet? It seems like the little you down there still needs a bit of encouragement. Oh, there you are. Wakey wakey, rise and shine, little one. Do you like it when I put my hand there? I thought you would. Let's get you out of these restricting clothes so we can probably take care of each other. I bet you 5 that I can get those pants off you with just my teeth. Aha! See, I told you I could do it. Using my magic? Are you accusing me of cheating, my love? Me, a demon who is famously bound to follow my contract or promise to the letter? No, my dear. That was pure skill. Oh, you want to see more of my skills? So you wouldn't mind if I get a bit hands-on with it? I really could give you some first-hand experience, if you catch my meaning. Getting my hands dirty? Nice one. You're getting better at this, but to be completely honest, I would rather that some other place gets dirty in this particular case. Wait. I can't do it. At least not like this. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate you putting on that front for me, but I'd rather have you be honest. Come on, my love, you know what I'm talking about. You might be trying to hide it, but you are clearly distracted. Don't try to deny it, just remember how long it took my charm to take effect. Even then, it barely worked at all. My love, you are miserable. You have been for the last few weeks. I didn't say anything because you seemed to handle it, and I trusted that you would open up to me on your own if it ever got too bad. But something happened today, didn't it? Something that just... the one dropped too much. And I can't. I won't stay quiet about it any longer. No, stop denying it. It's alright. Just admit it. I won't be angry or anything. Let me help you, whatever you're going through. How do I know? No, it's not because you acted any differently. You actually did a very good job at hiding it. But unfortunately for you, you aren't dating a regular human. Have I ever actually told you what succubi feed on? Yes, lust is the short answer, and also what we are known for. It's the reason you always feel so satisfied after we do it. Because I devoured all of your lustful energy, but actually it's just a part of the truth. Succubi can feed on all kinds of emotion. Lust is just one of the most powerful emotions and definitely the most pleasurable to devour. So yes, I can feed on and most importantly sense most emotions inside you. And for the last few weeks I felt a whole lot of negative emotions slowly growing stronger over time. But now I can't even begin to see through them anymore because they're all interconnected in an incredibly complex way. Do you understand now that it was impossible to fool me from the start? Hey, it's alright. It's alright, let it out. I'll never judge you for your emotions. You can cry, you can scream, you can even scratch or hit me if you need. I'll be here for it all and keep playing with your hair. I know you like that. There. It'll be okay. You will be okay. Do you feel a bit better now? That's good to hear. I'm sorry, but I did devour a bit of your emotional energy. Don't worry, just enough to take the edge off, so we can talk about it. Yeah, of course you can put your head in my lap. Come here, my love. Now, why did you try to hide all those emotions from me for so long? No. It is absolutely okay to be unhappy, even while you're with me. It does not mean that you don't love me or that you're accusing me of being a bad partner. This is just typical of you. Even when you're feeling bad, you're still thinking of me first. What did I ever do to deserve someone like you in my life? Next time this happens, please tell me about your worries. Maybe I can help, maybe I can't, but at least I'll be able to listen and comfort you. Pinky promise? Great. Just so you know, my love, now that you entered into a contract with a demon, you can't ever break out, or I'll have to punish you. So don't ever try to go back on your word and just be a good kid and tell me from now on, okay? Good, as long as you know that I own you now. Don't try to be flirty with me or I'm gonna flick your forehead again. I'm not done comforting you yet. We still have to do something about this mess of emotions. What do I have in mind, you ask? Well, as I told you before, I can basically devour your emotions. It doesn't make a difference in the long term if we don't remove the source of your unhappiness, but it will take away the stress that you have already accumulated inside. It's no different from my normal feeding, really, except that it's not as fun. Oh, it doesn't work like that. I can't just take them away like that. You have to act on them, which is why I can't only feed on you while we are making out or making love. Impractical? Would you want us to abolish our nightly sessions? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, you need to act on your emotions. And since I don't want you punching walls or disturbing the neighbours with screaming, talking will have to do it for now. Are you ready? Very well. The first step to untangle this web of emotions is to start at the top of the iceberg, the event that holds it all together. So, what happened today that made you feel that much worse? Oh, I understand very much. That really must have sucked. To be honest, I'm very surprised you reacted that well to it. I would have not restricted myself like that, and I would not have blamed you if you'd done so either. Now that's out of the way, I can finally take a good look at your emotions. There's a few layers in there that we will have to tackle separately, but don't worry, I'll talk you through it. First, you seem to have a lot of anxiety going on in that pretty little head of yours. What is it that makes you so nervous, or perhaps even afraid? Anxiety and overthinking can really poison the mind. It happens to everyone from time to time. There is no shame in it. You start thinking about something, but somewhere your thoughts accidentally take a wrong turn, and you just could not stop it. You keep going round and round and round until you have attached so many emotions to it that even the simplest thing seems like an insurmountable object to you. And of course there are also things that generally scare you, even without overthinking. Again, there is no shame in being afraid, and it does not mean you're weak. Take me, for example. I'm insanely powerful compared to almost every living being in the mortal world. But do you know what I'm afraid of? Frogs. Their eyes just give me the chills, even though frogs are not dangerous to me at all. Anxiety can be one of the hardest emotions to dispel by yourself, because it mostly comes from inside your mind. Confronting the real-life target to your fear can help it, but ultimately you have to resolve your issues yourself to fix them in the long term. And done. That should take care of most of the anxiety. There is a large lump of frustration that we should remove. So why don't you start by telling me about the things that frustrate you and cause you stress? You work way too hard, my love. But I already told you this before. If you just learn to say no to new tasks, your day could be a lot better for your mental health. Unlike other emotions, frustration and stress generally build up over time. That's what makes it so hard to recognise by yourself. Be it annoyance because your co-worker keeps making the same mistakes, or overworking because of too many tasks. The problem does not lie in a single instance, but in the sheer volume. To resolve frustration, you have to reduce the volume. Change your daily habits from time to time. Fortunately, once you recognise the source of the stress, it is fairly easy to resolve in the real world. And that's the rest we'll see of that. Well, at least until it builds up again. Hopefully, not too soon, of course. Yeah, it will definitely happen again. Maybe for the same reasons, maybe for something else. The mortal world is a world of burden, after all, but next time you'll come straight to me, right? Remember, you made a pinky promise. Anyways, the next thing I notice here is the puddle of sadness. Did something specific make you sad, or is it a regular thing like depression? I'm sorry to hear that. I know that sadness might seem suffocating, as if it drowned out all hope, but have you ever tried to look at it this way? It is also proof that you care. You cannot be sad about something you didn't care about in the first place. Let me give you an example. I go into the forest and bring 2 sticks back with me. I break the first one. Do you feel anything about it? Right, it wouldn't make sense to feel anything about it. It's just a stick after all. Now I slap a pair of googly eyes on the second stick, call him Woody and give him you as a gift. But the next day it also breaks. Naturally you would feel sad about it because you cared about the stick. What I basically want to say is that you should try to see the duality of sadness. It may be a negative emotion, but it is fundamentally rooted in positive emotions. Unfortunately, it is almost impossible to get rid of sadness. Only time can make you forget eventually, but even then it just disappears from your surface thoughts. The only thing that anyone can really do is to make the happy memories outweigh the sad ones. So don't give up and keep living your life to the fullest. There. I know that this is a difficult process, but it is over now. Let me wipe those tears away and then have another look at your soul. Oh my. Are those the flames of anger I see flickering deep inside your soul? Oh, no, there is nothing wrong with that. I was just a bit surprised to see this. You're always so calm and friendly that I forgot that you're also just a human in the end. So, please tell me what made you angry. Yes, anger can be very similar to frustration, since it's a different manifestation. But I'm sorry that those things happened, and especially that you felt ashamed of getting angry. I love how peaceful you are, but I will not judge you for reacting like that. Oh, please, I am the demon of hell who has seen people do things that would scar your mortal mind even into the next life. I can handle whatever you might throw at me, and if you do feel the need to get violent, I can summon a lucid dream in which you can do whatever you want. Even if you accidentally acted on your anger in real life, you wouldn't be able to hurt me physically. And besides, I do enjoy a bit of rough play from time to time, and I've been told that I can fuck the evil right out of people. So you might even feel better afterward. Oh, that certainly got a reaction out of you. I'm glad you're feeling well enough to earnestly respond to my flirting again, my love. But I don't think we should do that right now. You just went through an intense experience, so a bit of sleep is what you need. And don't worry, I ate my fill already. And that was the last bit. You should now feel a bit of emptiness inside you, or maybe more of a free space that was previously blocked by these emotions. How are you feeling? See, I told you that you'd be tired. Let's go to sleep then, so you can greet tomorrow with your fully renewed power. I just need to get your head off my lap and lay beside you. I think it goes without saying that I will be the big spoon tonight, or would you rather face me and snuggle up against my chest? Good choice. Let me just wrap my arms and legs around you and tuck us into the blanket. Perfect. All done. Good night, my love. I wish you the only sweetest of dreams.